Hey everyone, it's Steve here from superBRICKS. We run a Bricklink and brick house store part-time, and we thought it'd be a great idea to share what we do, as you don't often see part-time sellers on YouTube. We also run East Midlands Lego Hire, where you can hire sets on a weekly basis for a small charge and deposit. We operate this on a collection basis, so we'll also share some content on how this works. We hope you enjoy our first video, so please give us a like and hit the subscribe button. So it's currently Monday evening, and we've got no orders that have come in today. Obviously, from a weekend's point of view, we will have picked and packed all the orders from a Sunday and then overnight Sunday into Monday morning, and they've all gone out. So in terms of no orders, there's just no orders currently up until now, which is 5:30. So one of the jobs I've been wanting to do for a while is try and do a little bit more organisation and tidying up of this area. I store stock and other bits and pieces, but it's just becoming a bit of a pain. They block the drawers, and ideally I'd like to clear the entire thing. So one of the containers I've got, this one here, is how I used to store minifigures. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through these bags and start moving them into the new storage, which is this set of drawers down here. So I'm going to use Bricklink's main site to search my inventory for the bin location. In this case it's E0803. And that will come back with all those minifigures that should be in that location, and I'll just simply update the remarks with the new location and put the stock straight back. So just looking at this batch of some Harry Potter figures, so I've got this one here, HP 285, which, here we go, we've got an E0803, so I'm just going to change that now to T4, and we've got two of those. Yep, there's them two there. And then we've got these two, HP 286, which should be Hermione. So again, let's just change that to T4, and two of the Ron Weasleys. So again, T4. Okay, so because they're all individually labelled, they can just come straight down into T4. Okay, there we go. So that's that. Bin location E0803 now emptied, and all the minifigures are now in the new locations in the drawers, and that's one bag done. I do have another bag to do, but E0802 there, looks like I've already done A1, and then these are some incomplete Bionicle sets that I'm still waiting for parts, and these I've got a couple of complete sets that are already listed, so I need to find somewhere else for those. But while I was doing those minifigures, I thought it'd be a good idea to possibly check the prices and make sure that they're all up to date with the 6-month average on Bricklink. And I do have my own website that allows me to check those, but it doesn't do it by bin location, which has given me an idea. So I think I will devote a little bit of time to a bit of coding to add that to my website so that I can search by bin location. So watch this space on that one. I'll see how quickly I can get it done. As it's Monday evening, I get to do a little bit of web development, and there's nothing better than watching Keith from Brick Arena on his YouTube channel with his latest video. So that's me for the next half hour or so. Catch up later. Okay, so I've managed to do a bit of coding tonight, and I've updated my website to now show stock items based on the remarks, or in my website's location. So if I just zoom in, this was one of the items that we were looking at earlier. It's a minifigure CTY 1042, so a city minifigure. And hopefully you can see there, my selling price for that item is £1.41. And I'll just prove that. I'll just move over to my other screen. Here we can see the price guide, and there in yellow under new is £1.41, 1.411, and with the yellow symbol. So that's my minifigure that's up for sale. Now, one of the things I can do with my website is I can update the selling price based on a margin. So the current average is £1.25, so 1.255, which gives us a difference of 0.344. So that means I'm over the average. I'm too expensive. Now, I know there's other software out there that allows you to update this straight away to the 6-month average selling price. So that would mean changing the price to this one, 1.255. However, what I also track is the sell-through rate, and that's just over here on the right hand side. You can see the sell-through column, and this is at 19%, which means over 6 months only 19% of the minifigures will sell, and that's quite low. So rather than set the selling price to be exactly the 6-month average, I'm going to make it a little bit cheaper, and the website's suggesting that we set this to £1 and 6 pence, 1.067. And that's because I've set a certain margin to go a little bit cheaper. Now I've just created this page, so hopefully this will work, but I'm just going to hit this button here, and that will hopefully update it to the correct price. So as you can see here, it's now changed my selling price to 1.067. We've now gone green, all right, because we're now at the price that I want to be selling it at. So if I come back over to Bricklink itself, and I'll just refresh this page, hopefully what we'll see is, there we go, the yellow icon's now moved up to the top at 1.067. And I think I've got 5 of those in stock. Yeah, I have. So just back over here, you can see here that I've got 5 in stock, which makes me one of the cheapest sellers. But as this minifigure hardly sells, then hopefully I can sell them. I'd much rather sell them than have them sat there. So in terms of an exercise, it's worth doing. Now if I look down the rest of the list, this one here marked in red means I'm too cheap, and ideally I should be selling this at £2.34, and so on. And as I look down, there's a couple of minifigures that are too cheap. The rest of them, though, it looks like I'm too expensive on some of them, you know, by over £1. I think I just saw one then for £1.70. Yeah, there we go, £1.762, which is this minifigure here, CTY 1299 Sleet. In fact, as I can see there, there's a little issue. It's the current selling price is 0. Let's let's go and see if we can work out why that is. So that's my item, so that's correct, £1.76. And just go back to this and price guide, I think it's this one. There we go. So there you go. The reason why the price is coming back at 0 is there are no sales in the last 6 months, either new or used. And as it happens, I am the cheapest anyway at £1.76. There's only 3 other sellers selling this, so I think I'll leave that as it is. But there you go. That's just to give you an idea of the website and what it can do. I'm not sure if I use this location functionality. I might do. Just helps me keep a tab of pricing and whether I'm up or below the average. And it's really quick to update the prices as well, so hopefully I can use that in the future. So it's Tuesday morning and we've had no orders overnight. So no trip to the post office, nothing to pack. So I've got a half an hour before I start the day job. So I'll start work on a brick store file. So it's Tuesday lunchtime and just taking a well-earned break from work. Got a couple of sets here being picked up this afternoon by a regular customer of East Midlands Lego Hire. So he's taking set 76419 Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. This is part of our Pocket Money Plus range. So they're just £15 for 2 weeks hire. No reverse bagging on that one. And then he's also taking set number 10247, the motorised Ferris wheel. So an older set, but really good, enjoyable build, this one. So I know he's going to have some good fun with the family with that one. So it's Tuesday evening, and after yesterday's drought of orders, thankfully we've had a few orders come through. So 3 on Bricklink, just a small parts order here, one set of instructions for an older Star Wars set, another small parts order here, and then I've possibly had, I think, one of my largest orders ever on Brick Owl, which totally surprised me. It's in this box here. It's lots of standard parts, lots of standard plates. Looks like it's for some sort of mock. So really good value, so I'm really pleased about this order. What I noticed though, the lot count was over 100, and for some reason on Brick Owl you can't print in one go the picking list when it's over 100 lots. It paginates, so I got one lot on a separate page for some reason. I didn't know if that could be changed. If you do know, let me know in the comments. But that's it, just 4 orders so far on Tuesday. We'll see if we get any more tonight and first thing in the morning. So it's Wednesday morning. We had a couple more orders come in last night, which was great. So all the orders are all packed now and all ready to go. Got a doctor's appointment this morning, so I'll be dropping these off at the local post office on the way through. So that gave me a little bit of time last night and this morning to carry on making a brick store file. So this is how far I've got. I'm up to, where are we? 66 lots, just over 100 parts. So not a huge amount. But one thing I did find last night, hopefully this will work if I can I can zoom in, were these 3 slope bricks. Now, they're used, they all look the same, but can anyone spot the fakes? It took me a few seconds. I know it nearly threw me, and it's one of the things you've got to be really careful of when you're doing used Lego. But if I turn these over, and hopefully the light is good enough, there we go. Can anyone spot the fakes now? They're pretty good, aren't they? But it's these 2 here, both fake, and this is the genuine one. As soon as you turn them over, you're probably not going to be able to see, but the moulding on the underside is not quite as clean and crisp as genuine Lego. Obviously there's no logo. And not quite sure what happened to the camera then. So anyway, they're going to end up in the bin, and we'll list the one genuine piece. So it's Wednesday evening, finished the day job, and again it's been a very quiet day, so no orders to pick. So I could spend a bit of time doing some more listings, but I'm going to take the wife to the pub instead. So see you later. So it's Thursday morning, and it's an early start today. Got a big day with the day job, so I'm up early. Just one order in overnight. I've picked it all now. Lots of blue parts in here. Maybe some sort of space mock. Not too sure. Been able to pick this through Brick Freedom because the Bricklink maintenance is currently running, so I can't print out the order. And then there was just one order that came in last night, which I managed to pick before I went to bed. So just a couple of orders. We'll get these out to the post office very shortly. Probably won't get much time to do any kind of Bricklink today. But we'll see what happens tonight. Might be an opportunity, but we'll see. So it's Thursday evening, and I've just got a few moments before I start work again tonight. But only a couple of orders. This one here, couple of base plates, and then this one one's a little bit more interesting. This is a dragon body from the Harry Potter Hungarian Horntail set, and it's actually going out to Serbia. So don't do many orders out to Europe, but yeah, this one's going. So that's it for now. I'm not sure how much more video content I'm going to be able to film this week. I've got a few hours in the morning, but we head out on a family camping trip for the bank holiday weekend coming up, so I certainly won't be picking any orders over the weekend. But yeah, if there's any more orders tonight, I'll try and film them, and we'll see what happens in the morning. So that's those 2 orders all packed and ready to go out. I'll sort the label out for that one in the morning. But I've had a couple more orders come through. This one is just standard parts, but all new. So nice little order, and then a couple of minifigures, a Han Solo and a Stormtrooper. So I like selling minifigures. They're kind of very easy and a good value. So we'll get those packed up, ready to post out in the morning. So it's Friday morning, and we've got the orders from last night all packed up now and ready to go. Had a problem with Royal Mail Click and Drop this morning. For some reason it just wouldn't accept my payment. Not quite sure what happened, but I kept persevering and changing cards and payment methods, and eventually it went through. So yeah, not sure what happened with that one. Also this morning I've got a customer just popping in to pick up a couple of sets from East Midlands Lego Hire. So we've got the Pac-Man Arcade and Concord going out for a couple of weeks. It's a new customer today, so be great to meet them. And then after that, I'm off camping, so I'll be away for the weekend. I'm going to leave the Bricklink and Brickhouse store open. We'll be back on Monday, and I'll have time on Monday evening to get any orders picked, packed and ready for the post on Tuesday morning. So I will see you after the weekend. So it's Monday afternoon, bank holiday Monday. We've returned from our camping trip away. Great time with the family. So got a couple of spare hours after packing everything away. So been through all messages, sent lots of responses to queries, mainly for East Midlands Lego Hire, so people wanting to return sets. So we've already had a couple of sets returned here, and the UCS 8080 has just been returned as well, so they're ready for check-in. Managed to get 6 orders picked from Bricklink. I've got another 5 orders, 3 of those are from Brickowl, to pick, which I'll do shortly. And then I think tonight or earlier on this evening we've got a couple more customers returning sets. So a bit of paperwork to sort out for those and some deposits to refund. Yeah, at least the weather's nice at the moment. Just enjoy the rest of the day and do a bit more work this evening.